Hello, hello, are we alive? How are we all doing today? How are we all today? It has been a long time, but that's how this series rolls now. It's a funny thing, you think, well, if you're 100% the Henry Stickmin collection, you get all the achievements, secrets, and endings, it's like, what is there left to do? But I was inspired, and I thought, you know, since we're doing all these revisits in March, I'm bringing this one back, even if it's going to be a whole year, multiple years, before we see it again. I want to keep bringing Henry back, because this series is just such a gem. I just love it, and I wish there was more of it. And I am, for those of you who don't know, actually, there is actually a fan game based on the Henry Stickmin collection called Attacking the Tower, which should be releasing on Game Jolt sometime. I don't know when. They are, like, hand-drawing it, so it will take a long time. That's how these things go. It's not like Cuphead level taking its time, but it's taking its time. But, like, there's a fan game, which I'm really looking forward to. And, like, it is taking a long time to make. Like, I'm looking here now. Let me show you guys. Oh, I didn't... Hold on. I need to update the next screen, because I forgot to update that. Today's charity shout-out goes to the Trussell Trust. Let me just fill that in. Thank you very much. And I don't even have a QOTD yet. Guys, before we even get into any of that, does anyone have any ideas for a question of the day? I need to think about this for 1 second, because I've got some fun ideas. Hold on. This is going to be a pretty short stream, so... Hold on. I'm thinking. The question of the day could be... I've got it. Alright guys, the question of the day is, if you could take any one fictional character with you for a bank heist, who would you pick and why? Trying to get the size of it right here, hold on. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So, things I want to talk about before we begin. Number one. Attacking the Tower. There's a Henry Stickmin fan game out there. For anyone who's curious about future Henry Stickmin content on this channel, other than these challenges, this is pretty much the only thing I can think of. But, like, I'm sure this is going to have quite a bit of content for us to explore. I mean, I think it's going to be about the same size as infiltrating the airship. That's easily, like, for 100%, could probably, I mean... On paper, it's probably like 1 hour playtime, but you guys know me. I talk, and I analyze things, and I replay things. I'm slow and I'm stupid, so I could easily stretch that out into like 4 hours of playtime. Apparently, they're on a break. They're on a hiatus. They're taking a break because they've had difficulties developing and stuff, which is, you know, totally understandable. I am in no rush. I would be happy to wait like a year or two more for this. Maybe multiple years. I don't know. I don't know. Like, this thing might be more ambitious than it looks, because, like... I mean, to develop a whole episode of the Henry Stickmin collection, you got to think about even the originals, the Flash games that were, you know, made by just like one guy and didn't have as polished graphics or anything. That took like a couple years. There were years between a lot of the older releases, as far as I'm aware. So I don't know. Anyway, but I'm really looking forward to this. And yeah, in terms of Henry Stickmin content. If you guys haven't watched any of my Henry Stickmin videos before, and you think, well, there's no point, because I've seen it all before, why would I watch the, you know, 100%ing of the game? That's fine. I've done speedrunning, I've done some challenges. Today we're doing the Kleptomania challenge, alright? I wanted to do, you know, another one of these kind of fun challenges, and I'm really sorry for all the people, myself included, who thought Ellie's going to be in the next thumbnail. It's going to be like the perfect kind of, you know, alignment. You've got Reginald and, you know, sorry, right-hand man and Reginald on the left, and then Charlie, and then Ellie on the right, just like the completing the mission thumbnail. But I'm really sorry to break it to you that that is just not how that panned out, because I didn't have any other decent ideas for a challenge, and Ellie wasn't actually prominent in this, like, at all, so including her would have just not matched it, because, like, I want the thumbnails to include actual screenshots from relevant parts of the game that we're going to be playing through. And the thing is, guys, it's a funny thing, this stream, given how much I'm chattering, this might not be the case, but this stream's going to be relatively short. Like, this stream's only going to be like an hour or something because of the way I'm going to go about it. I'm going to do something a bit different today. But also, it took me 3.3 hours to prepare this stream. I was up until very late last night because it took me way more time than I thought it would to prepare this stream. Because I had to go back and replay every single different path and route, every single ending, just to work out which one, you know, was the optimal route for our objective. If you haven't been to the previous challenges, basically, we do the same thing every time. If I open the Henry Stickmin sneaky plan, the way I did it to this one was based off this. Basically, I went through every single route and counted, for example, number of times seen, number of people killed, and in this case, number of items stolen. And then I had to, like, calculate the sneakiest path by adding them all up. And, like, this took, like, 3 hours. It took way longer. I was up until the middle of the night. And it's ironic, because this stream's actually going to be very short compared to most other streams. But, you know, we're here now. And there is actually one or two random things I want to show you, because I actually discovered something in the game which I don't believe I ever found in my original playthrough, which I know sounds crazy, but I think I found a thing in the game which I had never seen until I happened to come across it. Anyway, excuse me. But yeah, how are we all doing in chat anyway? I've kind of just left chat to kind of run. Man, this jumper has got loads of bits on it of food and snot. I might need to change this. But anyway, how are we doing in chat? I didn't say hi. Mac, Insta, Advanced Dude, William, Livy, welcome. I'm not a religious person, but I don't get it. Theft King skull emoji? What's wrong with the title? He's the king of theft. Oh my god. No. No! Why you gotta... It's just a phrase! It's just a saying, for fuck's sake! Oh my god! I didn't realize. Oh my... You have got to be fucking kidding me. I wrote that like days ago. Something about seeing Insta mention it brought back an associated memory. I fucking... Oh, no. I have to change the title now. I can't keep that title. Oh, fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. That pisses me off. More than it should. God damn it. I did... Oh, it's funny, but it's sad. Oh my god, that was completely unintentional. That was completely unintentional. I completely forgot that was... Oh, I fucking hate this. Okay, resort to blissful ignorance, you don't have to. You have to rooticize, as well as you don't have to relate to anything. Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh, that sucks, though. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think there is something I could do with the title. And this is something I often do with my Minecraft videos. But what I might do is do, like, one of those, you know, Henry Stickmin but like, I don't know, something like Minecraft where it's like I have the title be a bit more, like, clickable for people who aren't subscribed. Like, I don't know, like this! Oh, yeah, I forgot. I did actually, oh my god, I had a plan to change the title anyways, because this is all, like, capitalized. How much can Henry Stickmin steal? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, this is, I don't know if I want to keep that. I'm just gonna shove that down there. Oh, man, I forgot. I was thinking of just formatting the title, you know, as, like, just one sentence instead of my usual formatting. But then I went with my formatting and I forgot to change it. Man, that, I didn't even realize. Why, man? The fact that multiple people brought that up. Now I understand what Mac was saying. Not exactly the best name, is it? He was talking about the title, wasn't he? Oh, dude, I completely forgot. Oh, man, I'm not gonna live that one down. Livy, he could steal my heart. The best item that Henry could steal, my heart. Advanced dude knows where it's at. You were up until like 3 in the morning flirting on the hydration. Listen, I don't even know about that, okay? I don't know why Ethan was doing that in public. The bromance lives. Alright, boys, enough shenanigans. Let's get on with this. Let's get on with this. Unbelievable. Welcome back to Henry Stickmin. So, another thing I want to point out. I had forgotten how many banger pieces of music were in this game. I was going back to the soundtrack via the links in the description. If you want to check that out, I had the soundtrack link below. And like, man, this game's soundtrack... Oh my god, that's so loud. That's so loud. I'm having to shout to hear myself. Oh my god, that's loud. I'm just going to turn this down a bit. Wait, no, that's already turned down. Why is my desktop audio so low? Normally it should be like here, but that's like way too loud. Is this alright for you guys? Is this audio good? Because it's really loud for me. But my audio is separate. I can control that separately. If you're all happy with the audio, we'll continue. But yeah, I just want to point out, like, man, I'd forgotten how hard this game's, like, soundtrack goes. Like, some of these soundtracks are actual bangers, and I, like, forgot they existed, because they're usually in the background. People are talking and you don't notice. And even though they're, like, you know, pretty much just rip-offs and memes, like, references to other bits of music, like, this is a Call of Duty reference, Modern Warfare, apparently. But, like, this goes hard. I know it's kind of annoying with this music playing at the same time. If I just, but, like, the music from the intro, it goes so hard. Anyway, nice to have you back, Henry. Let's get into this. I'm just gonna go in this menu, because there's no music playing. But, like, this music... This goes so hard, and I don't know why. I don't even remember where it plays. Like, I don't even remember where exactly it plays. I think it's one of the government-supported private investigator briefings from Complete the Mission. But yeah, the audio's fine. You're happy with it. Yeah, this is back when Among Us was a smaller game. Indeed. Indeed. It's funny, because Henry Stickmin predates Among Us by, like, a decade, easily. But the Henry Stickmin collection didn't release until Among Us was, like, really popular. So it is weird, because I actually experienced Henry Stickmin after Among Us. Because this was, like, 2020 when this released, but Among Us was popping off in 2020, like earlier in 2020, and Among Us came out in 2018. It's weird, it's weird. Anyways, so the way this normally works is that we play through, and we just kind of, like, you know, see how things go, okay? But I'm gonna do things a little differently today. I want to mix it up, because I'm gonna tell you for a fact right now, guys, in breaking the bank, you don't steal anything. Henry doesn't succeed in stealing anything, alright? You know what? I'll still play through. We'll still play through, actually. We'll still play it through, like we normally do. But I'm just gonna talk you guys through it, and we're gonna go through this a bit more quickly. Okay? Because we've seen this many times before by now, okay? This is the first and probably only Henry Stickmin stream of 2023, but, you know, we've seen this before, alright? So we're just gonna get on with it. Here's the thing. I actually posted about this on the Hydration Nation the other day. I made a meme about Henry Stickmin, tying the knot from the inside, which, well, we'll address in a minute.
You ever wonder why there's a bank.
Man, yeah, it's good to be back.
Well, I think it's supposed to be like more of a vault,
More vault, you know.
Oh, that makes sense.
In they go. Look at this man's face.
Freeze! Don't move.
His face. I love how expressive Henry is, despite saying barely anything. Someone's actually made a compilation of all the times he's spoken. But yeah. Now, Henry Stickmin's a thief. We don't know much about his backstory, I guess, from before this, if you really think about it. But, like, that introduction tells us what you need to know about him.
Oh, yeah.
Henry's a good-natured guy, but he's a thief. He wants to steal to, you know, profit.
Really.
So, bit of a morally grey character.
Don't get your hopes up. We've
Perfect
already
for a
checked
choice
if
based
anything
game.
useful, haven't we, Dave?
What?
Yeah. Of course I checked it. I mean, if I
Dave,
didn't check it, I'd lose my job, and I don't lose my job.
Anyway.
See you around.
But yeah, Henry, he's not very good at being a thief, as we're about to see. Also, I don't know if I've ever pointed this out, but is it just me, or is the art style for the earlier episodes, Prison and Diamond, a bit different from Airship onwards? Like, the way the characters are animated, especially their eyes, it looks very different. It's like a lot more wobbly and less, like, kind of smooth, if that makes sense. Just like the animation and the character design looks a bit different. Like Henry's, I don't know, the way that the eyes especially are drawn, like, it looks a bit different in the earlier episodes. I don't know, that's just me. Anyway, now, what do you think I'm gonna pick? Because I actually shared something on the Discord server the other day, the Hydration Nation, which I highly recommend you join if you haven't already. We search for messages from Matt, from Mr. Matthew. I can't do that, it's a stream mode. I also want to talk about the charity event, actually, but I will come back to this soon. If you guys don't know about this, you need to hear about it ASAP, so I'll tell you about that later. But I believe it was in... God, I was active in loads of channels last night, I remember. Discussion 2? Discussion 1? I actually don't remember. Deadass? I forgot. No, was it out of context? Shit, dude. I literally don't remember. I need to disable streamer mode. Matt. Please. Where was it? Where was it? Man, I send a lot of messages. Ah, yeah, here we go. It was memes. Man, I didn't even know. But yeah, I made this meme. Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. Henry Stickmin, how he tied the knot from the inside. Because, like, well, you're about to see. I mean, which ending do you think I'm going to pick? Based on the memes I was sharing. Look at that. S. Goodman is on Henry's list. Funny fun fact. Yeah, we're going with Lloyd up. Here's the thing, guys. I actually did the math. Henry doesn't successfully steal anything in this chapter. You could argue that in this scene, he pretty much steals all of the remaining dignity that every officer and every other person had in that room. So I'm going to leave this as late as I can. I'm going to leave this as late as I can and see if I can still get it. Nah. I want to see how late you can leave it. Also, do you have to click there? Was I at the hitbox or did I just not click fast enough? I want to see how late I can leave it. Go on. Go on. I swear, man, I think the visuals and the actual input, there's a bit of delay. Maybe I'm leaving it, just leaving it too late. Do I gotta double click, maybe? Man, am I just like not clicking? I'll go set it on the screen. Because I was practicing this and I'll see how long I could leave it. Come on. I'm ready. Yeah, no, I feel like I could have left that later, but whatever. But anyway, in this scene, Henry pretty much steals all of the pride, dignity, and self-respect remaining in the room. So I feel like if he stole anything from the prison, it was like, you know, like those kind of intangible concepts. So I feel like out of all the endings, this is the scene that Henry steals the most, you know? So I would go with Badass Bust Out for, escaping the prison in terms of most things stop. Oh no! He steals a police car! How did I completely forgot to count that. He literally steals a police car. I was gonna make a meme about the intangibles. No, he literally steals a police car, and I just completely forgot to count that. Okay, but I was actually gonna go pick the whole courtroom thing, where he phones somebody, and then we get this scene.
Is that the bag the defendant?
And I want to
hid
show
in?
this,
Yes. But
just
there's one thing
because
that's
it was,
bothering.
I thought it was quite
The
funny.
defendant really was hiding in this bag, then...
Yeah, DJ, I'm stupid. I can't believe I missed that.
I
I don't know how I missed that. Now I'm worried I've miscounted
He
everything.
was inside the bag. It'd be impossible for him to tie that knot on the outside.
But then,
Also,
how did he do it?
Artico,
It's
welcome!
simple. He didn't.
But yeah, that's the thing,
I
isn't it,
thought
about
it was
the... How did he tie the bag
Saying
to
my
the
client was
inside,
hiding
outside,
it
if he was on the
and all.
inside?
He was stuffed in.
I love that.
By this
Because now it has me
very
questioning, wait, how did he actually do that? I know it's like
By
a
the
cartoon
synopsis
world
analysis,
with cartoon
the
logic,
defendant
but
had taken
like...
quite the beating.
I feel like,
Was
I
in
don't know,
the
it's
bag.
just a
He was
funny thing.
unconscious. This is absurd. The witness was attempting to dispose of the body. He left the defendant in the bag, knowing he'd drive by it on the way back to the bank. When the witness and his partner passed the bag, he convinced his partner to
Forgive me
start
for
bagging
talking over
the
this, but we've all seen it before.
But why would he do that?
So the question of the day is, if you could take any one fictional character with you for a bank heist, who would you pick and why? Insta, you can't steal something from a character, you go with a character. Because you're working together, maybe the character can give you the item that you need, but they will still be with you for some part of this hypothetical heist. The point is, it's a character you choose. And that you may choose them purely for their
Well,
abilities,
that
pure,
certainly
you know,
was an interesting
soulless, cold,
trial.
utilitarian,
I'm
but, you know,
ready
you still
to
pick the
give my
character.
verdict. I find the defendant.
Is Kane
to be
Carter?
Stickmin.
Oh, advanced dude. No. No. No, he is not. Piss off with your FNAF fandom bullshit. We ain't got none of that old world bullshit here. Anyway. But yeah, Lawyered Up is what I was, gonna go for just because, I love the whole nonsense of him being able to tie the outside from the inside. But yeah, no, so basically you'd want to go badass bust out. And then for stealing the diamond, I'm gonna skip the intro, seen it before. Which route do you guys think is stealing the most? Which one? Also, we have a QOTD answer from Livy. Livy says Tony Stark, because he got plenty of good sets to sneak in with, however he could just buy the bank, and then I wouldn't have to blow off the heist in the first place. Problem solved. I love that. That's just the Tony Stark solution. Just buy the bank. Like, bro, it's that simple. You fair play, mate. You literally just buy the bank. But yeah. Henry steals the spotlight in every scene. Minecraft Steve, because inventory space? Advanced, dude. You might have actually just picked the winning answer. That's genius. Inventory space. That's actually so clever. You're spot on, mate. Dude has, like, just unlimited inventory space. Absolutely mind-boggling. Yeah, okay. I want to show you something off, though, guys. So, I actually have a document here with all of the Kleptomaniac challenge numbers. So this is items stolen. There weren't anything that was scripted or unavoidable, okay? It was 0 breaking the bank. I thought it was 0 in all of these routes, but no, it turns out that's actually 1, because he steals a cop car. Now, in stealing the diamond, it's in the title. You're stealing a diamond. Also, I just realized this is going to show up when I get to infiltrating the airship, so I want to do this again. I'm going to see if I can do it even more quickly this time without just, like, spam clicking. I want to see how quickly I can react. Just quickly. See if I can click it as soon as possible. That was, like, halfway down. That wasn't even quick. I ain't exactly Johnny Fast Fingers, you know. Anyways, but I also didn't say, guys, Banana Boy, who you may have seen around many streams in the Discord server past, has changed their username to Artico. I like that name a lot better. It's a lot more unique. I don't know what it means. I don't know where it's come from, but it's definitely an original thing and a bit more memorable. So yeah, Artico. Love the new brand, mate, and what you're doing with your channel, the new Resident Evil guides. I'm not going to be watching those because I'm not getting to that game yet, but very cool. We'll probably give them a watch when I finally play Resident Evil 4. If you guys don't know how that went, I did a poll, and yeah, I actually, I am going to take my time with that. I'm not going to rush on that particular trend. So we got 3 endings. I actually don't remember which one. Yeah. Yeah, okay, which one do we think? You know what? I'm going to let you guys pick for this. I want everyone in chat to pick bust in or sneak in. Just type it in chat right now. I want everyone to pick bust in or sneak in. What do we think? What do we think? Which one is the winning one, do you think? Where we steal the most things. Mm-hmm. Anyway. So what do we do on the Henry Stickmin collection? This is the Kleptomaniac challenge. We're trying to steal as many things as possible. Sneak, bust. Sneak. More people are saying sneak right now. It's 2-1. It means Arctic in Italian, and okay. Alright. Looks like people are sneaking in. Sneaking in. Alright. So we're sneaking in. Do we want to pick or jumble hoppers? No. Sorry, teleporter. I forget which one's the correct one. I'm just going to pick fails until we pick. Teleporter or pickaxe, guys? Which one? This is a big decision here. Teleporter or pickaxe? You're lucky. I've always wanted to go to space. Teleporter or pickaxe? Got one for teleporter. What do we think? Ah, yes. I believe this is the first Gadget Gabe appearance, like, ever. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. The first Gadget Gabe is the opacitator in the prison. But this is like one of the earlier Gadget Gabes. What do you think was going to happen? We've only got one, but if it's the teleporter, we're going with the teleporter. Man, I forgot about this. Worms are so much of a vicious up close. Alright, we're going teleporter. QOTD, GLaDOS. She can disable characters, dispense neurotoxin, give me a dual portal device, and since she's here, she can literally reconfigure the building to her will, clearing me a path. I mean, I think a lot of that is limited to Aperture. I don't think unless the bank is within Aperture. I mean, I'll hear you out. Keep going. Keep going. Man, I love the fails. These fails are really funny. I love his face. It's just so funny. Whoa, what are the odds of that?
Falcon Pump!
This is how I extend the stream length to a normal length, actually, by just doing fails. But it's just so fun to watch some of these, because they're really funny. Like, this scene is hilarious. I just love all the fails. Every single one of them is just brilliant. They all feel inspired. Anyway.
Oh, look, a penny.
Classic Hitman tactics. Also, if you count creative mode with Steve, he's invincible and can fly. Yeah. Alright. Let's just, use our wormhole rifle. Clearly the most optimal choice. Don't know where the diamond went. But yeah. I should also mention, by the way, Henry hasn't stolen anything yet. I mean, I don't think I need to really outline the criteria for steal. I think it's pretty obvious. It's like he takes something, a property that is into his possession illegally. Like, I'm not a lawyer. We're not going with strict legal definitions here of, like, distinguishing between robbery and theft, because those are different crimes. But no, we have to pick cheese. Legally obligated every time we're here to pick cheese. I love the way he just looks over to the side like, ah, lovely. Again, this makes no sense, but sure thing, buddy.
After that, they just up.
How did he get out the exit door without them seeing or hearing him? Those kind of doors are always really loud. Anyways, now you guys know how this works. We use the diamond, we crush the guy, and then we escape. And then we get the unseen burglar. However, I'm here to tell you guys right now that it's a funny thing. Okay. Which ending we get in stealing the diamond does not matter, because it's the same every time. He ends up with the diamond every single time. Now, in Just Plain Epic, I was like, but he didn't really steal it, though, because the diamond just comes flying out of the building after the Center for the Containment of Chaos, or whatever it's called, the CCC. They send the robot in, and then it just lands next to him, and it's just, like, super convenient. And I'm like, he didn't really steal it. But Unseen Burglar, which you're about to get, is actually just the same as Intruder on a Scooter, which is what I want to go get. I'm sorry, guys. Your vote meant nothing. You've been baited. But, like, I just want to point out that, like, it's the same either way, because in both of these, Henry steals the diamond, and nothing but the diamond. And, yeah. Right now, I am just going to, head on through here. Lovely jubbly. Modern art. I love that.
We got a breach.
Head-based Henry chose the medieval room.
Roger that. We're preparing to engage, over.
I want to see what the fails are again. Jousting is harder than it looks. It's true. It's quite heavy. She's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, do I even need to shoot him? No, so we choose the basket. Love the fails in this game, they're funny.
And after that, they just up and arrested him.
Whoa, really?
How dare you? I'm
Thanks for that
unliking.
shoutout.
Lol.
Get a different job.
DJ, no!
Figuring
Don't
night
do it!
garden is much less dangerous than
I love
driving.
these little gags, like with the little side characters.
Crap.
Like, these characters are just brilliant. I love them. You gotta be really quick on this one. Like, this bit's actually difficult, because you have very little time to react. Also, apparently he's dead. We didn't knock him out. He's canonically dead. Didn't see a body, which is the strangest thing. So, man, I was a bit slow on that. I find it funny that it's 6 stars. I don't know why it's 6. I guess it's just Henry's potential of heat is just so high, he can go up to 6 stars.
Sir, place your hands where I can see them. If you do not comply, I will be forced to fire upon you.
Oh, the engine exploded.
Sir,
Okay.
place your hands where I can
I've
see
forgotten
them.
about these.
Huh?
Bribery is a federal offense, sir.
Dude, that last visual is just powerful.
Sir, place your hands where
Anyway, I
I
want to
can
hear
see
what he
them.
has to say.
If you do not comply, I will be forced to fire upon you. You leave me no choice.
But yeah, anyway. This is probably, the truly badass ending of Stealing the Diamonds. This feels the most Henry. I feel like Henry's more of a badass bustin' than a, you know, sneaky, stealthy sneaker in. But I don't know, it can vary, I guess. Like, Henry's exact personality traits can vary depending on your choices, which is pretty neat. Anyways, now we get to the real stuff, the meaty goodness, because this is where things get serious and choices start really mattering in the long run.
You've been quite elusive.
Also, it's one of the coolest intro sequences in the
Skills
game.
make you worth the catch. You'll be perfect for the job. We've
Love
been
the
having some
music.
issues with a group of thieves known as the Top Hat Clan. We know they're guilty, we just can't pin them to any crimes. You'll be going into the airship to bring them down. I don't need to remind you that we've got you on several charges. Attempted robbery, breaking yourself out of
Has to say so.
prison, and even stealing a Tunisian diamond. We've got
Johnny
quite a lot of
Panzer,
accounts
KIA,
to pay.
that was it.
Do this
Yeah.
job right, and we'll drop all charges against you. Charlie here will be bringing you close to the airship. The rest is up to you.
Alright.
Find a way to bring him down, and you'll be a free man.
Hey, how do you want me to bring you in?
So, what do we think? What do we think is the best path for stealing? In which route are we going to steal the most things? I'm going to give you a hint. I think it's actually really going to surprise you in which route we commit the most crime. As in, steal the most things. I think you'll be really surprised by which route. Alright. We got lightning fast larcenist. Lightning quick. Pure-blooded thief. Government-supported private investigator. And rapidly promoted executive. And no, that's government-supported private investigator. The other one is... I don't remember what it's called. You know, it doesn't matter. Basically, there's 2 government ones, there's 2 top hat ones. Kind of, not really. I don't remember. But yeah, there are 16 chapters of Resident Evil. But it's definitely worth the $60. Nice. Yeah, Contra, I feel like Contra brings up a good point. GLaDOS is only going to be useful if it's inside Aperture Science. I feel like for a bank heist, it's just going to be potatoes, which is not that helpful. So I'm honestly not convinced by Insta's answer, but dude's trying. I respect the effort. Could still win just for the sheer level of detail. Now, wait, Matt, this is where the fun begins. You're right, Livy. The earpiece like Anakin's wearing in that scene. This is where the fun begins.
Check, this is Charles.
Oh, I hate flying.
There's a guy down there, a bad guy, so, yeah. Good luck.
But yeah, let me just show you guys. This is definitely the correct one that wins, by the way. And when they say take cover, that's why. But yeah, this is where the fun begins. Contra just thinks an Enderman to teleport in. What about getting out, though?
We should probably look for something
How do you know they're going to pick up a block and wander off?
Something that we can use to prove that they're criminals, you know? I mean, the whole point of this operation.
What are they saying?
Gentlemen,
I
we've
couldn't
been
quite
tasked
tell what
with
they were
developing
saying
new
there.
weapons for the clan. Any ideas?
I was kind of thinking.
Guys, we gotta do this. It's been a long time. I don't remember some of these, and they're quite funny. I'm literally replaying all the ones that I did when I was playing for 3 hours last night to prepare the stream. So I have seen these recently, but man, I just want to do it on the stream because they're
So
fun.
if we go up to 3 caliber... Hey, you there. What do you think you're doing? It's Smith, right? What are you doing here, mate? Your wife's just gone into labor. Take that escape pod behind you. It'll take you right to the hospital. Go ahead. Don't worry. I'll tell the chief.
Oh, congratulations. Happy Father's Day. Ah, classic.
No, we can't do that. Why not, man? You do realize how much a solid gold cannon would weigh, don't you?
Dude, we totally got enough power.
What do you think, man?
Well, I'm still kind of new here, so I'm not really sure what to say.
Door's jammed again.
Oh, hey, you see that record sign? Where it says record? That'd probably be a good place to look, right? Let me just, help you get across that gap.
Classic. I know you guys want it, so I'm not even gonna hesitate.
Alright.
I know you want it. It's happening. Obligatory Charles helicopter
Yeah,
kamikaze.
this thing here that can manipulate gravity should be able to get you to float across.
Wait. Did it work?
I love the Gmod style, like, smacking noises.
Right,
Anyway.
here it comes.
You can't take any OP villains or heroes to a heist for obvious reasons. I mean, you could. I haven't excluded them. But,
I don't think that guy knows how to open the door.
I tell you what, guys, you do get points for creativity, and picking someone OP who can just kind of do whatever is not very creative. So. I will manually adjust for that kind of thing in my own judgment and criteria. You guys know how I roll. I'm curious what this even is. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know what this is.
System should be able to open the door from here.
There it is. Yeah. Wait, I don't think I did this one.
This guy really is a moron. Can't believe he doesn't know how to open a door. Whoops.
Bro. Messed up. We fucking killed that man. That was actually Charles who killed him.
Oh man.
Oh,
I
look at all
remember
the bios.
Good thing
Never
nobody
gonna
knows
see new
about
bio
this,
ever
or we'd be
again.
in a lot of
So
trouble.
reset. Ooh, what's it gonna be? I'm just gonna pick the right one.
Oh, hello, Mr. Spider.
Hello, Mr. Spider.
Alright, you got some evidence. Whoa, wait. There's no way you're getting through there. Lots of guys.
There
and
ain't
there's lots
no
of guns
way.
on its
Nah,
way.
bro.
It looks like
God
you can
would
get
definitely
around
join
and go through
one
that
of
air
us.
duct.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for someone to say God. It's like, in God we trust.
Alright,
In God we
I've been to the
believe.
power grid.
In
What do you
God
want
we
me to
commit
do?
this bank heist. Guys, it's for charity. The money's going to be spent on charitable causes, so it's totally justified. Man, I love the UI. And it's so, classic Mass Effect.
Okay. I
Henry,
don't
you need to
understand
vent.
what that
Henry. Gregory.
means. Okay, I'll reroute
Henry,
the power to a
you
random
need to
room, that's
vent.
fine.
I need you to be sus, Henry. Yeah.
Alright, Henry, you're almost there. I'm right outside, so just open the bay doors and I'll get you on the
Get
chopper.
on the chopper. Lovely jubbly.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, we got a situation down in the cargo bay.
Here we go. Now, in case you guys haven't noticed, Henry has stolen the files. You see the files he's holding? That counts as an item that he's stolen. I've just been playing through, and I also just realized I didn't forget one, did I? Oh, yes. He also steals that keycard. He stole that keycard to get through the door. So he stole that keycard, and... Bro, I'm deleting my file here. He stole that keycard, And now he's also stolen these files.
Hey, there's a button
So that's
on your
2
earbud.
things he's stolen.
Press it.
Unless you count the files as more. Unless you count them as like individual documents, in which case that could be like a dozen different files that he's stolen. But the thing is, even if we're conservative and we only count that as 2 things he's stolen, the key card, even if we got rid of it, and the files, that's more than every other route in infiltrating the airship. In all of the other routes, he only steals like 1 or 0 things. There they are, top secret. I love the way this one ends as well, just like with the TV thing. But yeah, it's at least 2. In Rapidly Promoted Executive, it's 0, and in the other ones, it's just it's 1 item that he ends up stealing. In one case, it's the ruby. In the other case, I believe it's the files again, because he sides with the government. I can't remember what all the endings are. Let me go back over to here. No, he steals a tank. In one, he steals the files. In this ending, he steals the tank. I forget what this ending's called. RBH. I mean, I guess he steals Reginald as well, but I'm thinking like items, not people. That's like kidnapping, and also technically he turned him into the government. That's not really a crime. It's weird. Don't ask me how that works. But yeah, in what's this one called? Relentless Bounty Hunter. That was it. In Relentless Bounty Hunter, he steals a tank. Wait, you have a tank? So he steals a tank in this one, which is why that was included in the thumbnail. What else did I include in the thumb? Oh, my mic's on. I didn't include it in the thumbnail. Yeah, okay, yeah. I kind of included some of those as a meme. But I think it's pretty obvious that, yeah, GSPI is the best one, because he only steals like 1 other thing in each one. I don't need to show you guys the ruby, especially since that ending will sometimes crash the game full screen. But then, of course, we have this ending, which is just the most legendary, because he actually does successfully steal an item here. This counts as 1. I love this ending. It's such a meme. I mean, it's kind of not a real ending, it's a bait. But, like, man, I just find this whole thing so funny. I like the facial expressions at the end there. Oh, boy. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, anyway, so government-supported private investigator is what you want for infiltrating the airship. And then we're going fleeing the complex. Now, here's the thing. There's a lot of routes. A lot of different routes, and I feel like the best one will surprise you. Sadly, it's neither of the ones featuring Ellie. This is not an Ellie episode. Ellie will have her place in the thumbnail at some point. She's kind of underutilized. I will find a challenge that uses her routes or something, but for now, I'm afraid, no Ellie content. So obviously we're going to play dead, because this is definitely, most definitely, the correct thing that leads to an ending and not a fail. It's absolutely, this is the best thing.
He's dead. Yes. Put him with others. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. GLaDOS would just turn on you, wouldn't she, for a heist? Yeah. So the thing is, right, we're not going with Ellie, so we've either got Presumed Dead, International Rescue Operative, or The Betrayed. If I'm correct. Let me just check my notes. But wait, which one's... No, it's... Or is it? Guys, which one do you think it is? You've got Ghost Inmate and Convict Allies as well. I'm gonna tell you it's not Convict Allies. Yeah, there's a bunch of things you can do in this chapter. I tell you what, I will show you something. In Fleeing the Complex, you do... Which one's TB? The Betrayed. The Betrayed is the only one where you don't steal anything. That's not true. No, that's incorrect. The Betrayed, you do steal something. Because here's the thing, right? Okay. So if you wait, and then you go laser plane, right? And you get out of your prison cell. You do actually steal that mobile phone. So it doesn't matter, I don't know why the text brief flashed up, but it doesn't matter whether you choose Top Hat Clown or Government, whether you go International Rescue Operative or The Betrayed. You do steal that phone. So that is 1. However, in Presumed Dead, let's just run through it. You can literally run through it.
Oh, no, no.
I don't remember what to choose here. Acrobatics. There we go.
Warum ist die Pferd zu klein?
I don't remember which one to choose for this and where it is. There we go.
Wo ist er?
Sir, I got a message.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah,
did steal
it
a
looks
jetpack
like,
in the Ruby Room. I didn't
Henry
think of that, DJ. You're
Stickmin-
right.
Stickmin.
He steals
Henry
the
Stickmin
CCC's,
has
like, armor
escaped.
thing.
You still there?
Excuse me.
We have escaped the conflict. Use last name heading towards the surface.
Maybe that's a
I'll
good
handle
choice.
this myself.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. Sorry, Karlov, but Henry's got mad skills. Or rather, this is the only fight he could win. Spoiled you, G-Man.
He's up there somewhere.
So here's the thing. In the Presumed Dead ending,
Oh, nice art.
and I'm going to replay this because this ending is just straight up epic, but also I want to do the fails because they're both pretty funny.
So nice.
Frosty's escaping.
I love that. Frosty's escaping! I love the way that's animated. This guy, by the way, must be incredibly tough to survive 3 big punches like that. And then again, I guess Henry's just like really weak, so it wasn't hard to take him down. You know, he's already beat up. But yeah, in this ending, Henry steals a truck from the wall. And I'm counting that only as one thing, but there is a gun in there. He obviously got the keys as well. But yeah, he does steal a truck. Alright. But is this the most? Because there's something we haven't been thinking about here. And that's completing the mission. I can't just pick whichever one from completing the mission has the most. I need to get the 2 prerequisites. But will that have a net positive of more, you know, is that gonna have a net positive of more stuff stolen? It depends. I love this ending. I love that he ends up in the exact same place. I just think it's such a funny, perfectly kind of like, kind of thing that he just ends up back in the prison. It's because it's an obvious parallel. It's so funny.
I have to say, Henry, I'm impressed. Really, I am. You're the first person to escape the wall, but this is the end for you. You've got 2 options here, Henry. You stay in there, or you return with us back to
We all know how this one's supposed to go. This is, again, one of the greatest gameplay moments in this thing. I just love how it subverted the expectations.
Alright, everyone back to work. I will not forget about this. This is coming out of your paycheck, all of you.
Music. Oh, I love this ending. A little reference in this bit. Delicious. Lovely. Bum bum bum. Oh. There's something about that which I want to show you guys as well. So here's the thing, okay? So he steals one thing there. In Convict Allies, technically it's Ellie who steals the motorcycle. So I think the actual route that we need to go for this is Ghost Inmate.
Hello, Henry.
Ghost Inmate again. One of my favorite routes in the whole game. Like, that thing is so good. It won us the sneaky challenge last time. And for the theft challenge again, it's also winning us the day. But not in the way you would think.
Grigori.
Because, again, I got it in the graph here.
You wait here until cell found.
And if I just pull this up. For fleeing the complex, it's all one. Except for Convict Allies. You basically don't want to go Convict Allies. But, like, all of the endings have an equal number of items stolen. In fact, if we correct my, if we correct my thing, it's purely the thief he steals 2, because he steals a jetpack as well. Doesn't matter really what you pick, it's like 1 or 2 items stolen in each episode. Across all of these adventures, Henry's only stolen like 1 or 2 things. And it's like the most you can get is like 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. It's like 4 items he's stolen. Only 4. There's nothing. So what's the point? I mean, it's like hardly any different. And that's where completing the mission obviously comes in, because it's a big thing that happens. Now, I'm really sorry, Ellie, to just put salt in the wound. Not only did this challenge not suit you, couldn't put you in the thumbnail, have you for an episode, because everyone else, like Charles and the top acts, got their own place. With the previous challenges, I'm also betraying you again. I'm so sorry. There will be a redemption, guys. We will get that Ellie episode eventually, I promise.
How much I care.
Get some female representation in this game series, but right now, it's Henry on his own because we got work to
I
do.
ended up buffing up my guys and... Oh, come on. Are you serious?
I think I'm just gonna skip through this. You guys know how this goes.
Don't you accuse me. Come on, just admit it. It wasn't me.
It's the same symbol that appears when you click on G-Man. That's interesting. But anyway, we all know how this goes. Alright. Henry, you know, he sneaks out over through there using power jump. And then, you know, he floats down the elevator with the balloon and uses helium to get over here. And then over here, I want to point something out. There's an Easter egg which I don't believe I've ever seen or found in my playthrough until last night when I was preparing this stream. And it was just kind of an accident, but I think I missed this because I don't remember it. This might be just something I've forgotten, but I don't think we ever saw this in my original playthrough. Apparently, right, you can actually click the moon there, and the face appears. I don't think I ever saw that, and I want to show you guys again. Like, check this out. Like, you can click the moon here, and he's like leaning away from the cloud. I don't think I ever got that previously. I think that's the first time it's ever seen a Mr. Matt stream. Also, I'm getting the box fail because this thing's funny as hell. And this was used for the sneaky challenge.
Huh?
This was in the thumbnail. It's classic.
Just a box.
I love that. I love how they're like playing friggin' poker. Honestly though, like, win. I missed the landing. Anyway, I'm also getting the SS Annie fail. This one's too good. I love this. The friggin' sound effect that was in Among Us. Classic. And even baits you into thinking about the ending with the music. It's so good. Dun. Alright.
Someone just leave.
I think it was Smith.
Yeah, probably off to see his family. Yeah.
There it is. Ghost Inmate once again saving the day, but why? Why Ghost Inmate? Why Ghost Inmate? Here's the thing, alright. Here's the thing. I've been through every single route, every single ending, okay. I've, like, compared and contrasted, and I've done all kinds. And the thing is, out of all of these different endings, there is one that stands out from the rest. Because it doesn't matter what you picked. In all of its different routes, Henry steals maybe 0 to 2 items, maybe one thing or one other thing. But there is one ending that completely blows everything out of the water. Notable mention, FM. What does FM stand for? Freeman. The Freeman ending. Where's Freeman? Freeman, you steal 2 items because you steal the pew pew gun, and then you steal one of the top probes. Notable mention. Okay, honorable mention. Also, you may have noticed Jewel Baron was in the background of the stream, and you were thinking, okay, stealing things, the jewels are like the big, you know, heist items, right, in the Henry Simon thing. Surely Jewel Baron is the ending where he steals the most things. Well, no, actually, he just steals the emerald. It's just one thing. And sure, we could weight it and say, but those jewels are worth way more than some of the other things he steals. Like, if we weighted it into actual money, if there was a way of researching and calculating that, surely it would be worth more, right? Sure, yeah, maybe. What if I told you there's an ending where he steals all 3 of those and more? Yeah. I mean, it's not confirmed, but if he steals a diamond and stealing the diamond, and then you get the endings that I got in, you know, infiltrating the airship and fleeing the complex respectively, even if there's less, government-supported private investigator and ghost inmate are required to lead you into the winning ending. Does anybody know what ending this is? Does anyone want to guess? Because I'm going to tell you right now, this is the winner by far. It's not even close.
Most recent message. This is a Code 12 broadcast. The remnants of the Top Hat clan have been seen mobilizing near the Dogo Bogo jungle. Rumors are they are attempting to launch an orbital
Cool that
satellite.
Charles leaves us with Henry.
Unconfirmed
Henry's face here
reports
genuinely
are
creeps me out
telling
though. I
us
don't know
they are
why.
shipping their assets
Like
by
Henry's face
train
here,
to
it just
this
it
base
actually
in the
freaks
jungle.
me out. It looks a
These
bit uncanny,
assets
and I
include
don't
all
like it.
treasures and artifacts they have stolen throughout the years. Now these treasures are worth quite a lot of money, so we gotta make sure.
Like that face is eerie to me. I don't like that. It actually freaks me out a little bit. Anyway, does anyone know what ending this
No
is?
stowaways here. This is Checkpoint Inspection Team 5. We are all clear.
Roger that. We'll be heading out here in just a hot second.
Well, I suppose we should hop in, eh?
I love this.
How did we lose one? I think we should throw it in the cart, just to be safe. Nah.
Nah, this is how the top hats are different. Never underestimate laziness. But yeah, but yeah, that's a good idea, DJ. Maybe I'll think of something. But yeah, he literally sell a speedboat and a tank. He could probably sell them on eBay, then he wouldn't need to rob a bank. Yeah. But yeah, also Artico has a QOTD for Leon Kennedy. He can survive many scenarios and seems almost impossible to survive. He's also been trained by the US government, so he's very efficient in combat. He can also save you if you're being attacked by a guard. I mean, you can successfully help Ashley. She's almost useless in RE4. Last, but certainly not least, Leon can solve pretty complicated puzzles. So Leon would be able to, like, you know, he'd have the right skills for breaking into the bank and, like, getting to safes and stuff, but also physical combat, stealth, that kind of thing. Take out guards. Interesting. Maybe. Cleaning them out! Yes, DJ. So here's the thing, guys. I'm just going to play through this.
Well, I suppose we should hop in.
I specifically chose government-supported private investigator so that we get info from the government about the top hat heist. But also, we got ghost inmate, so we escaped the wall alone. And, why did I pick the fail again? I'm actually stupid. It's magic hat.
Well, I suppose we should hop
I got those specific endings to set this up, okay?
Alright, I'll get the door.
And I tell you what, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So here's the thing.
There. Hey, you there.
Right now, we're just going through. Nothing's stolen yet. No biggies. It's a big heist. Obviously, we're going to sit down. Relax.
Excuse me. I was saving that seat for my friend. Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, there you are. Yeah, no, this guy just took a seat. I don't know.
Stowaways on my train? It's more likely than you think. Anyway, but, yeah, no, we know what happens when he becomes a mannequin. I love this scene. It's like, oh, beautiful. That's a thumbnail right there. I'm definitely going to use that at some point. Whenever I do, like, the final Henry Stickmin stream, maybe. Where's Pinches? What's this a reference to? I actually don't remember. Henry Stickmin is drowned. It's really going to affect your rating. Right. Let's, So Artico was going to pick Mother Miranda from RE7, but she was too OP. I mean, fair enough. With Leon, you actually gave a better, more convincing argument than just, oh, well, she can do this and that, so... that you actually got a better QOTD anyway. But here's the thing. So this is where we get 3 options. From Gadget Gabe to steal stuff from the top hat. So you got the Infinicube, the Infinicubed, which is, you know, something else. Making room. People are wondering, why the hell did that happen? So I don't buy things used. Leaf mod. Transport the biggest things with relative ease.
Oops.
The whole thing's just a leaf now. Picking them all up at once. Good thinking. But yeah, suck pack. It'll vacuum up everything out and security. It certainly does suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was like 5 or 6 items there. Confirmed to be sucked in. All the stuff from the background is gone. Guys, how many items did Henry just steal? How many things did Henry just steal?
Okay, everyone, today's the day. Why is it empty in here?
Because there's also all of this stuff in the background. And you know what, guys? I actually went and counted every single item in the background of this image here, okay? I did the math. Give me a minute, because I didn't order these in the correct order. But the thing about... Actually, no, I don't need to reorder those, because they're already in. Okay, here's the thing. Alright, here's the thing. If I just go out of the game for a second, you can see how many items I've stolen. It's maybe the difference of 1 or 2 for most of the game. And then you get to completing the mission, and it's 2 in Freeman, 1 for some of the others. In Clean Them Out, you see 6 items sucked into the suck pack, many more in the background, plus whatever is in the boxes that are implied to be sucked in, and 82 or more items in the end card. I went and counted this out, including every individual gem here, all these individual paintings and gold bars and everything. There are 82 items in the background, and by the way the gold bars are arranged and everything, it looks like there's more off screen, and it just cuts off. Henry steals well over 100 items in this ending. This is the entire Top Hat clan's riches, all on board the rocket ship. It would be logical to assume it's pretty much all of their valuables, right? Because this is where they keep their hoard. The whole point is that they get into space, they're untouchable. So this is where they keep all their riches. It would be logical to assume the ruby and the emerald are among them. And even if they aren't, look at that gold toilet and tell me that's not worth more than all 3 of the jewels put together. Henry, in this ending... Why is it not displaying? I said... Hello? Do I have to click on it? Hello? There we go. Guys, look at that and tell me there is an ending in this game where Henry steals more. I spent hours and hours going through all the endings, plotting and planning the optimal path, just to find out that it doesn't matter what you pick. As long as you get GSPI and GI, you get Cleaned Them Out, which just blows all the other endings out of the water. Henry is not actually a very good thief in most of the endings. In any other route of the game, he will steal at most maybe 4 or 5 items. Like, if we actually count them out, if you do Freeman, which requires Ghost Inmate and... I don't remember, that's the not GSPI, I think that's Pure-Blooded Thief, PBT. That's, you know, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 items in Freeman. That is the next closest thing. He steals 7 things at the end of Freeman, which is quite a bit more than most of the others, where he steals maybe 4 or less. In fact, I think it actually might be possible to go through the game without stealing anything and do the opposite of this challenge. Like a kind of, you know, can Henry go to the end of the game without committing any crimes? Like, I'm pretty sure it is possible to complete the game without stealing anything. If you do convict allies, which one's RPE? Rapidly promoted executive and convict allies. I don't remember what that leads to. But like, you can get through the early episodes without stealing anything. Let me just go to the menu here. Let me just get back to the menu. Rapidly promoted executive convict allies. That takes you to Top Hat King, TK. You do steal a tank. You do steal a tank. It's one thing. You do steal a... No, you don't. No, I'm getting mixed up with a different ending. Yeah, I think Top Hat King, you actually steal nothing, which is ironic, honestly. But yeah, Clean Them Out. Clean Them Out. You literally steal everything the Top Hat clan has. So, like, it's hilarious, because this whole challenge came down to one simple thing. I didn't need to go back through and check everything. Like, I could have just skimmed over and realized, well, this is unmatched. So, yeah, clean them out, guys. By far, the most kleptomaniac ending. The one where Henry steals the most things.
Okay, everyone, today's the day.
Just an absolute pathologically driven thief. He couldn't help himself. Absolute kleptomaniac. But, jokes aside, guys, yeah, that is the end of the stream. That's it. Henry cleaned him out. He like, easily stole the most things of anything. He is living in luxury. As long as he doesn't get caught. So, that's the end of the stream. And here's the document and everything. So, that's the entire document. And my math ultimately ended up with the path of kleptomania. With all of these specific endings, it was 92 plus. Because you literally don't know how many things he stole in the end. You can't count them. But of the ones that were visible, it was 92 items in total. And it was probably, like, way more. Just because of the successful heist in Clean Them Out. So that's the Henry Stickmin Kleptomania challenge. That's the Theft King challenge. Yeah, I'm going to change that title real quick. God damn it. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, I don't know what else I could change it to. King of Theft? No, that sounds lame. If this is a thing that just kept periodically being brought up, that's going to annoy me. Oh, but I don't know. I haven't got any better ideas. I might change it later. But for now, guys, that's the end of the stream. So thank you so much for watching. I know this was a short one, but it was a sweet one. Didn't really have anything else left to do. And, yeah, it was just nice to revisit this game. I love, you know, these characters. I love this world. And, like, you know, I'm just... It's really, you know, pleasant to just be back here once in a while, because it's just such a charming little game. I really look forward to any fan games that come out, such as Tang the Tower. I feel like this thing could thrive on fan games. Maybe not to the extent of, like, FNAF, but, you know, something like that. And, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe next time Ellie will actually have some time in the spotlight. We'll think of some way putting Ellie in the thumbnail and having a challenge with some of her routes. I don't know. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. That's it. Stream's over. I guess I'll be back sooner or later with another Henry Stickmin challenge. What do I do for the outro music? Do I use the same music I did in the intro? I'm trying to remember what I did on the previous challenge episodes. What did I do? Did I just use the completing the mission music? That's what I did in that one. I'm just looking at all the ending. Yeah, I just do the completing the mission music. Fair enough. Oh no, not for Sneak Thief. I don't know. Mix it up a bit, I guess. I don't know. But that's the end of the stream. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, Scott, don't even joke about that, man. Come on. I thought you said RPG instead. Yeah, Raccoon City Police Department. Yeah. It's not my fault that Leon can literally kick someone so hard that when they hit a wall, they'll snap their neck. Oof. Golden shit. Sorry, RE8. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, yeah, I'm with DJ on this one. I don't know. I'll think of something. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Check the links in the description. I didn't even mention, today's charity shout-out goes to the Trussell Trust. These guys, before you all go, today's charity shout-out goes to the Trussell Trust. These guys are a food bank based in the UK. Definitely consider supporting them if you can. Great cause, really important, because so many people in the UK are actually struggling to choose between staying, you know, in a house or starving. It's, you know, or rather being homeless and starving. It's a horrible thing, but poverty here, it's a real problem in certain places. And there are, yeah, millions of people who, you know, rely on these places just to stay fed. It's horrible. So please do check it out if you can. And speaking of charity more generally, featured series, scroll down. The watch page isn't public yet. Oh, no, it is. It is. No, wait, it's unlisted. The watch page is unlisted, but you can find it here. Because it's on the playlist, I guess. One Earth, charity stream, Minecraft UHC, happening in 4 days. If you want to be involved, let me know ASAP. We're talking about this in Mr. Matt Suggestions, okay? I'm trying to get it together. We need to get this thing planned as soon as possible, otherwise it's just not going to happen. And I can't do this on my own. So, if you're interested in participating in playing a live-streamed, ultra-hardcore session, 3 hours or so, probably Java edition, depending on how many people we got for each edition, check it out. Link is in the description, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, today's QOTD winner, I'm gonna give, thinking about it, hold on, who are we gonna give it to? Livy said Tony Stark, Advanced Dude said Minecraft Steve, Insta said GLaDOS, and Artico said Leon Kennedy. Man, we had a nice variety of QOTDs today. We actually had lots of different QOTDs. I really appreciate the engagement. I'm afraid I can only pick one winner. And the winner I'm going to have to give to... Drumroll, please. Are they in my shout-out list? I don't know. The winner is going to go to... It's not Triple, I'm speaking for this. I'm going to give it to the Advanced Dude, because I thought his answer was definitely the most creative. And I was very impressed with how creative it was. This is the same Advanced Dude, right? Yeah, I'm on his channel. This is definitely the same guy. So guys, go check out the Advanced Dude. This guy has a channel. I'm going to be honest, haven't watched any of the videos. Probably should have. It is content, alright. And, you know, I think I'm just going to let it speak for itself. But yeah, go check out his channel. You'll find some horrifying things on there. That's quite funny. I feel like I could use that. I'm gonna save that image. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of the stream. I will be back soon with the stream tomorrow, probably. I've got a couple more fun revisits to do before the month is over, and then we'll finally be getting into a proper series that I can't announce yet because I haven't decided which series I'm going to do first. Yeah. Also, I did mention this at the start of the stream, but doesn't my room look nice and tidy? I even moved the laundry bags out of view from the floor. I just, tidying up on that one vlog stream really paid off, didn't it? I said Enderman or anyone who teleports. Oh, Contra, I completely forgot. I'm still giving it to the Advanced Dude, because I like that he specifically pointed out inventory space and the creative mode potential, which is overpowered, but it was funny. So it wasn't because it was overpowered, it was funny. But yeah, you all gave good answers, but I'm afraid I don't want to pick more than one winner for this one. But stream's over, so I'll see you all around. Alright, I'll be back soon. Keep an eye out. Henry Stickmin's over. Shall I? You know what? I'm just going to reveal. I'm just going to reveal what the next stream is, because I think I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I think you guys can probably guess the kind of thing which I'm going to be playing this month. A game that I've played many times before, a familiar long-running series on the channel, a game that's indie and kind of, you know, been a big aspect of the channel for a long time. A game that I'm sure you've all been highly anticipating. A game that, you know, a lot of you have been really definitely asking for. Baldi's Basics. Both Plus and Classic Remastered. I'm going to do a stream on both soon. Stay hydrated.